We developed probable cause and today are seeking and obtaining an arrest warrant out of Plymouth District Court charging 32-year-old Lindsay Clancy, the mother of these children, with their homicides. Lindsay Clancy, as I stated, is being treated at a Boston hospital. As soon as able, we will be arraigning her on the 2 charges of murders and the deaths of her children. As stated earlier, this is an active and ongoing investigation by the Mass State Police and the Duxbury Police. I want to further commend the professionalism and the work of the Duxbury first responders and the Mass State Police. I'm sure many of them will not forget what they saw last evening, and I think we should all be grateful to the men and women that put a uniform on, that are willing to do this difficult and challenging job. When something like this happens, there are obviously usually more questions than there are answers. As we proceed forward, we will give answers as we can. But we have, as I stated before, need to continue to do our job to put a criminal case together. So therefore, nobody's here to speculate. Nobody's here to talk about any motive of individuals. We're well aware of the fact that anybody charged with a criminal crime is presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in all of our cases. This is an ongoing investigation, and certainly our heart's condolences go out to the Clancy family. I cannot begin to fathom the expressive, the pain, the depths of pain that must be going on. With that, I'll turn this over to Chief Carbone of the Duxbury Police.
Chief Michael Carbone, Duxbury Police Department. As we continue to investigate this painful incident, I'd like to thank the Massachusetts State Police, the District Attorney's Office, and the Duxbury Fire Department for their help, and the many other surrounding agencies for their support and their offering of resources. The Duxbury Police Detectives, along with the State Police Detectives, have been working non-stop and will continue in the days, weeks, months, or whatever it takes to get answers and to hopefully come to justification of or reasoning of what's going on here. Again, I just want to extend my gratitude to the many agencies. Thank you.
Chief?
Chief Rob Reardon, Duxbury Fire Department. On behalf of the entire fire department, our thoughts and prayers are with the victims of this tragic event, their family members, and all the members of our regional public safety community who responded. Tragedies like these are always difficult to comprehend and process. We may be left struggling with many emotions. Please know that all public safety personnel have been offered and will continue to be offered needed support. To all those who responded, we care about you. If you or a colleague are in need of support, please reach out. I also want to thank the citizens of Duxbury and surrounding communities for the extraordinary care and compassion they have shown during this very difficult time.
Thank you.
Our community is, of course, reeling from the tragic events of last night. And I want to reemphasize with the district attorney that this is an ongoing investigation. Our thoughts are with the family at this difficult time, and they have our deepest sympathies. Many people have been contacting each of our respective departments about the well-being of our first responders and what people can do to help to support them. Following their response and involvement in the events of last night, the fire, police, and dispatch personnel who were either at the scene or provided support during the incident were relieved of their duties shortly thereafter. The Duxbury Fire and Dispatch Departments engaged the services of their Critical Incident Stress Debriefing Team, and the Duxbury Police Department received support from the Metropolitan Law Enforcement Council and Massachusetts State Police peer support groups. We offer our sincerest gratitude to these groups for their support of our departments. The town of Duxbury is providing the stress and follow-up support that is necessary to each of the men and women in these departments. As you all know, the service of our first responders that they provide to our community on a daily basis is truly remarkable. In these seemingly impossible moments, our support for them is absolutely critical, and we are committed to ensuring their well-being. As was mentioned, the outpouring of support to our community has been incredible. We have all heard from our neighboring municipalities and, of course, the remarkable residents who live here. Many have asked what they can do to help, ranging from donations to meals, departments. At this point, while we cannot accept monetary donations, we would ask those who may wish to contribute food or meals to please contact either the police department at 781-934-5656 or the Duxbury Fire Department at 781-934-5693. Please note that the town of Duxbury is tremendously grateful for the support, and we all share in the deep appreciation of our first responders. We have a lengthy road ahead of us, and we are thankful that we are not alone in that journey. Thank you.
District Attorney, can you tell us if postpartum psychosis is being looked at in this case?
I'm not in a position to comment on any mental health issues. However, I would say that everything is being looked at.
Where's the husband at this point? Is he also hospitalized, and you're confirming he is the one who made the 911 call?
He is the one that made the call, and he is not hospitalized.
DA, can you just talk about, so this is a double murder, attempted suicide, or what are we talking about here?
I'm not going to really be in a position that I can classify it at this point what it is. Obviously, it's a horrific situation for the two young children, and we're still putting it together. And when we come up to the end of that road, we'll make a determination.
Is there any history of domestic violence at that address?
No comment on that at this point.
What is the condition of the 7-month-old? Is he expected to survive?
I don't know that. I do know that the child is still under care as we speak right now.
In critical condition?
And I don't have his exact status, but I think we should all be praying for him.
Do you know how long it was before the husband arrived home that Ms. Clancy was home with her 3 children?
That's going to be part of the investigation.
DA Cruz, can you talk, did the woman try to hurt herself before going out the window? Or
That's also part of the investigation. We are in a position right now, like I said, regarding the actual factual situation going on, that's still being put together. And I think that when we have an opportunity to address and put those issues on the record in court, I think there'll be some clarification as to that.
And the strangulation, are you able to say where the children were found? And the 2 deceased for strangulation, was the one who's hurt as well have any evidence of attempted strangulation?
There is certainly evidence of harm to that child, but I'm not going to specify to that child.
Can you say where they were found?
No, I'm not going to say that at this point now. Okay?